Mercy killing mother Donella Knox to read review prompted by daughter's death? A woman jailed for killing her autistic daughter will read a review of disability services, prompted by the murder, before it is made public. Blenheim woman Donella Knox is serving a 4-year murder sentence at Christchurch Women's Prison after smothering her 21-year-old daughter Ruby in 2016. The murder prompted the Nelson Marlborough District Health Board to bring in leading paediatrician Dr. Rosemary Marks to review its disability support services in May last year. The review will focus on the transition from pediatric to adult care. Ruby had made the transition shortly before Knox killed her. It would also review what staff should do when a parent of a patient refuses help or treatment for their child. Knox will get the chance to request particularly private details are withheld from the report released to the public. The report has also been sent to the Ministry of Health, and is expected to recommend sweeping reforms to disability support services. Ministry Group Manager for Disability Health Services Tony Atkinson said the ministry was considering the report. This was a difficult situation for all concerned and required much better coordination across a range of health services. Knox had struggled to properly care for her autistic daughter, who had complex physical health problems and was sometimes violent towards her mother. Justice Joe Williams said at the Blenheim woman's sentencing the murder was part mercy killing, part self-defense. Ruby was in and out of hospital during her life for surgeries and treatments, and Knox felt totally hopeless and let down by the system, Justice Williams said. However, a service coordinator wrote in a statement to the court that Knox received more respite care than anyone else in Marlborough, Justice Williams said. The medical profession denied there was insufficient support. After Knox was imprisoned, lawyer Simon Shammy described events leading up to Ruby's murder as a perfect storm. They lived in a small centre with limited medical facilities and not enough money, and no social support. People did their best, but there just weren't enough resources. Knox's sentence was due to end in November 2020, but she became eligible for parole on March 30. Judge Jane Lovell-Smith said in a decision released last week Knox had not yet finished one-on-one counselling. A psychological assessment could not be given to the parole board until her treatment was finished, and the board could not make a decision without it, Judge Lovell-Smith said. That assessment would detail Knox's risk of further offending, and treatment she had completed, and whether further treatment was required. It would also assess her release proposal and whether any special conditions were required to manage any risks from her release. The Department of Corrections would need 16 weeks to get the assessment together, Judge Lovell-Smith said. Shammy said he was very disappointed his client's parole hearing was adjourned. Knox already had 2 psychological reports, which were both very favorable, he said. For somebody who has been through the ringer already, And with such positive reports already, who has a good place to be released to, as to stay another 6 months just for the sake of another report? And to make her wait 6 months to finish her counseling? That's rubbish. She could be doing that in the community, Shami said.